Thought I'd do a little follow-up on how the rototiller works. I think it works pretty well. My wife doesn't think it works that well, but she's doing the digging. So I rototilled 2 passes here yesterday. It was all like that. Now it's like this. Most of it is down about 6 inches, and it was hard packed as well. By now, some of you are probably aware that my knowledge and experience with rototillers is somewhat limited. But this is what I have learned. This arm down below, right here, has a point on it, kind of like a triangle, and it was missing, and so I had to make one. And that is very fundamental. It makes a huge difference how the rototiller works. If you don't have that, you spend all your effort trying to hold it back to chew down into the dirt. Whereas this, by changing the height of the wheels at the back, change how much that arm affects the tines. And it reduces the effort of arms considerably. Before I had that, I spent my whole time hanging on here and holding it in gear with the tensioner for the pulley. Also added a muffler. This has an option of you can screw in pipe, 3/4 inch pipe, or you can have a manifold bolted on down in there. Once I found that, I found this muffler for $8, a couple pieces of 3/4 inch pipe, 45-degree angle, and then it comes out. It makes a big difference how loud it is. The carburetor I have parts on order for. This one works, but it should work a little better with the other one. Before I had the muffler, it was overheating, so every once in a while it would vapor lock. Now it doesn't do that anymore, but there's dirt in the fuel. I tried very hard to clean out this gas tank before I put any gas in it, and there was a bunch of sediment in the bottom which I could not get loose. But after sitting for a few weeks with the gas in it, that all worked loose, and of course it found its way into the carburetor. So I've cleaned it out once already, flushed out the tank again, blew it out, got rid of as much as I could, and there's still some in the carburetor. So I think I will add a fuel filter. That will take care of that problem. Now once I rebuild the carburetor that I've got, the original, then hopefully it will run better. But it does work well. The biggest problem it has is that the leaking 4 seals down there in the transmission. And at $40 a crack, it's a bit hard to get motivated to replace them. So I found that if I take the tines off, it hardly leaks at all. And if I leave them on and support it in the middle, sort of balance between some weight on the tines and some weight on the transmission, it doesn't leak as much. And it's just old, simple 90 weight hypoid oil, so it's, in fact, you don't even need that. 90 weight gear oil will do because it's only chains inside. That is sufficient. So it will leak for a while because I'm only using this infrequently at best. And I see that the tank has started to leak there, so I will have to fix that. Probably just about empty now. It's been leaking all night. Thus ends the rototiller adventure. Well, at least most of it. Hope that helps. I want to thank you for watching through to the end. I hope you have enjoyed this video and any of the other ones that you have seen. And I have a favor to ask. The way YouTube works and other social media, if I don't have likes and dingy bells, then I get ignored. So it's getting harder and harder to find my channel when I do searches to check on how it's going. So if you could subscribe or hit the little dingy bell, that would be wonderful. That would help me a lot. If you think you have some friends who might enjoy this series, I ask you to let them know. The more that YouTube and Rumble, etc. see favorites and people who are watching, the more they recommend it. It's getting so that when I even search my channel with the exact name, I end up down the list, and they're putting other sites before this one. So if you can help out in that way, I would sincerely appreciate it. To this point, in the 6 months or so that I've been doing these videos, I've received one comment, which tells me that not many people are watching. The most popular video I've had is about 250 people. So I'm not complaining, and I do hope this is helpful. I would like to see more people watching. It would help to encourage me in these efforts. And the one comment I did have, though, was positive. So in that regard, I'm running a 100% positivity rate. Thank you.